Hello everybody and welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. When we last left off, I mean, you can see, I'm not exactly hiding it right now. There was a body, now there is like half a body, and some like mush that used to be a body. So yeah, there's that. So now we're going to figure out who this is. One of two options. Either it's Kyoko or it's Student 16. I don't know which one, but it's going to be one of them. I'm guessing it's Student 16, whose real name is Kyoko. And then the Kyoko that we've known is in fact the mastermind, and she is... what was her name again? The 16 students. What button is it? No, it's not that. It's not that. It's this one. Hey. We don't actually have a report card for them, though, do we? No. Huh. Okay. Well, anyway, I think this is the mastermind. I'm just putting that out there. But anyway, let's give up on the whole guessing game and let's do some scientific investigation. So, let's start with the murder weapon, shall we? There's a knife laying on the ground. Is this... Yeah, probably. It must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded. Force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. The Monokuma file said the knife went all the way through the body from front to back. Yeah, and I'm guessing that they were actually stabbed twice. Does that mean this knife is what caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife, it looks really familiar. Wait, is this the one that was stolen from you literally at the time that this person died? Probably. I mean, I don't see any reason why it wouldn't be. Makoto's a bit slow in the uptake, isn't he? That's it! It's the knife that person was holding. This is getting really weird. There are just too many strange coincidences. Yeah, none of this is a coincidence, Makoto. Whoever the person in the mask was that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. And that same knife was used to stab that same masked attacker we found here. So, maybe this masked person got stabbed because... when they attacked, I was in a kind of trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife, and maybe then yeah, and then they walked up like, what, 4 sets of stairs and just collapsed here on the ground, and then had their coat taken off them and turned around, and then the knife re-entered. Doesn't make sense. And if this really is Kyoko, then what? Then you also saw her last night as well, after you saw the guy with the knife. It would mean Kyoko is the one that attacked me. But why the mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No, it can't be. There's no way. No, well, it might. No, probably not. Knife to the crime scene. Good. Mask. These look like fragments of something. They're all burnt, so I can't really be sure, but I feel like I've seen something like it before. But where? It's a piece of mask. Wait, was it there? I'll have to double check that later. Fragments near the dead body. I mean, it looks like the mask, but... there? What do you mean, there? Am I missing something obvious? I think I'm missing something obvious. I don't know. I don't recognize that at all. Okay. I'll figure that out later then. If I check the body more thoroughly, maybe then I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not. Oh. Hey. Interesting little tidbit. Huh? There's something weird about the body's fingernails. Well, there's that, but I was actually more thinking about the stamp slash tattoo. Oh, these are fake nails. They're really long. They seem like they'd get in the way of normal activity. You're not going to talk about the wolf tattoo. Or dog tattoo. Dog. Dog. What? There's also something on the back of her right hand. Okay. Is this a tattoo? It got burned, so I can't make out the whole thing, but you can quite clearly see what it is. It looks like it's a picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like it before. You know what it looks like to me? It looks like a police badge with a dog on it. Or maybe like special forces badge. Something like that. That's what it seems like to me. I don't know. Tattoo on the right hand. Okay. Is there anything else? Holes? The lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. Wet. Wet? Wet from what? After the body blew up, the top half got set on fire, so I dumped a bucket of water on it. Ah, which explains why the bottom half isn't wet. There's nothing strange about that, right? I don't know. Not sure. The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burnt up. There's only one little piece left. Yes. Anything in there? The upper half of the body got set on fire in the explosion, so it's totally blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet. Yeah. That's because it got set on fire and I threw water on it. Since I only threw water on the part that was on fire, the top half, the bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? Exploded body analysis. Okay. Well, that's something that's a truth bullet that I wasn't expecting to have. Didn't get wet at all. Yep. Yep. I was just wondering if there was something about the shoes, because the shoes aren't very Kyoko, I don't think. But that seems to be about it for the body itself. What else do we got? We could talk to these doofuses. But let's check on the chickens, make sure they're alright. I remember there were some chickens in the chicken coop. Yes. I count 4 chickens. Yes, which means there's one missing. Who the hell stole a chicken? Huh? 4?
Yo.
What's going on, Makoto? Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here? Of course. There were precisely 5. Yeah, right? Huh? What's wrong? There's only 4 chickens here now. We're 1 short. Huh? Dun dun dun! Huh? Ah! That's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared.
But
I was down here just before nighttime last night, and there were definitely 5 chickens then. What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world.
conspiracy!
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. If even a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished, man.
I did my best to ignore Hero and focus on the problem at hand. Can we take away Hero's blunts now? Thanks. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case? Chicken coop chickens has been added to the truth bullet section. Another thing that I didn't think would be added to the truth bullet section. Chicken coop chickens. Alright, anything else? This is the panel that controls the sprinklers. Oh, there's also the sprinklers, yes. They're set to turn on at 7:30 every morning, and Monokuma said the time positively couldn't be changed. Huh? Hold on. So the sprinklers turn on at 7:30 each morning, right? Then, if the body was here before then, the sprinklers should have gotten it wet. Which would mean the murder must have taken place after 7:30. That's what they were getting at with the whole half and half thing. Okay, yeah, I doubt that the flowers will give me anything useful, but the Monokuma flower, huh? Is it true? Does it really eat paper, plastic, and people? Anyway, I don't think it's related to the case, so I think I'll just stay away. Right, and I said that that would be a perfect way to dispose of a body, didn't I? So somebody took the body up here with the intention of throwing it in there, and then went, wait, how do I actually get the body up there? Maybe. I don't know. Okay, let's check the tool shed. And I'll talk to the goofballs in a bit. Just to be sure, I should take a look at the tool shed. This room is dusty and disorganized. In other words, a pretty stereotypical tool shed. Is this a tarp? Wait, was there a tarp in here before? I should probably look into that. It could be related to the case. Ah, so somebody covered the body in a tarp? The top is wet and covered with mud and grime. But the underside, it's totally clean and completely dry. One side of that tarp is wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me. So, that was on top of the body in order to disguise the time of death, maybe? That's the one thing in here that concerns me. Well, there are other things, but... Actually, can't you use fertilizer to make a bomb? Isn't that a thing? I really hope there aren't any clues hidden in the fertilizer. There's something carved into the handle. Crazy diamonds. Same thing is written on the back of Mondo's coat. It's definitely intriguing, but now's not the time to worry about it. Okay, fair enough. These flower pots have nothing to do with the case. Yeah, I just got caught up in the whole fertilizer bomb thing. So, yeah. Anyway. Okay, I think that's pretty much everything except for the TV, but I don't see how that would be particularly useful. Just double checking everything. Oh yes, this camera. Well, no, it's not useful, but I'll check it anyway. Yep, following every move, absolutely everywhere. And I'll check the TV just for completionist sake. This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. It seems pretty useless when he's not on it. Actually, no, it's totally useless no matter what. Ooh, sick burn, Makoto, sick burn. Alright, let's talk to these. So who does that body belong to? Whoever it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to faint anymore. Yeah, you should probably get out of here. Although there's no blood, so maybe you're alright. Listen, Makoto. Do you remember how the body looked, you know, before it blew up? If I remember right, it was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. Also, there was a knife sticking out of the stomach and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Baka said not to touch it to avoid getting all bloody, but for how much blood there was on the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it.
Okay.
Wow, thanks! That was a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked. Well, having to talk about it like that helped me remember it a lot better too. So thank you, too. Yeah. And it gave me a bit of a crash course in remembering. Okay. How about you?
It's 11 o'clock right now.
Okay. And?
For serious.
Oh, well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body.
When the body was found, huh? I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. Monokuma's announcement woke me up at 7 o'clock as usual, and I headed for the dining hall pretty soon. Once I got there, I met up with Hina, and that was right around 7:30. Then I headed to the gym, where everyone else was waiting. Next, Taka went to go get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time was it then? Now then, Taka, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock. So it's probably 9 on the dot now. That's right. It had to have been right around 9 o'clock.
You know?
Now that you mention it, I think you're right. So I think we can say for sure that the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done.
That's a pretty small job. When the body was found, has been added to the truthful section of your handbook. Hello! I am sorry, but I cannot say your name. Piox Cancel? SCXR Piox Cancel? Hello! Nice to meet you. Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy. Sorry I can't say your name for love nor money, but welcome. Good thing, Makoto. I wanted to talk to you. What do you want to talk about?
So, in other words,
Scorpy. Okay. Nice to meet you, Scorpy. Welcome to the stream. I'd like to hear your alibi. Alibi?
in other words,
Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night. But why are you asking about that now? And what's nighttime got to do with it?
naturally.
Isn't it obvious? Oh. Sorry, there was a weird noise for a second. Isn't it obvious? This murder took place after nighttime. People seem to be troubled when pronouncing my name. Thank you, Sphere. Ah. Yeah, well, it's an odd name, you have to give it that. But it's cool. Very cool. Oh! Hey, and thanks for the follow, my dude! It's been a while since I heard that. Oh, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Isn't it obvious? This murder took place after nighttime. How can you know that for sure? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Oh, we're good friends. Yeah, me too. Me too, Scorpy. Me too. Hero's been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. Very chill and cool. Ah, thank you. I do try. I do try. And I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was no body
In
here.
other words,
So the murder could only have taken place at some point during nighttime, after I left the garden. However, Taco, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Taco and Hina's rooms to get them. Well, huh? Oh, how are you? Sorry. I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Scorpy. I'm really enjoying this. This is a really interesting case, too. Have you ever played Danganronpa? Or I imagine you have, otherwise you wouldn't be here. It's kind of weird. Nobody comes here unless they've played it already. It's odd. It's cool, but it's odd. Went to Taco and Hina's rooms to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all four of us have airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
that's right.
And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi. Played all games, watching animes, read the mangas. Well, this series has such a die-hard fans. It's crazy. Brilliant. I've never played these before. They completely passed me by. So, happy to be playing them now. Then I'm the only one without an alibi. Also, when we went to go get Hina and Taco, we stopped by your room as well.
What?
But you never came to the door. So, where precisely were you? I'm telling you the truth. I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so that's hardly an alibi. I know. So, what now? You seem to be at quite the disadvantage here. I'm the only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? Oh, excited to watch me? Oh, I'm excited to play for you. I hope you enjoy. Back as account has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Cool. So I think that's everything here, yeah? I think I've checked everything I need to in this area, but I'm not done yet. There are other areas I need to check. Specifically, that fragment I found before, that I have absolutely no idea where that might have come from. There's somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my suspicions. I don't recognize that at all. I still need to find out more about Kyoko. Is that corpse really Kyoko? If that's true... Sure, I'll enjoy it here. Was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. You're very welcome. Oh, that's good. I like to make people feel welcome. Have a nice, chill, fun time. That's what I'm here for. If I can find out more about her, maybe we can answer that. Kyoko was never the kind of person to talk about herself all that much. Maybe if I can get into her room, I'll be able to find out more. But the key to her room is currently in Abaka's hands.
It's all clear now.
I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
What?
Limit my options.
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. I don't have a choice. I have to see if it'll let me borrow her room key. Well, we can start there, but I have absolutely no idea where that fragment may have come from. Hey, Baka? If you do come up with an alibi, I'd be happy to hear it. Later, at the class trial. Oh no, it's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect after all.
What?
Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then, will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later and we'll see.
Goodbye.
Baka. Yeah, he's a Baka. He's a sussy Baka. Depending on my mood, I may go with you, or I may not. Come back later, huh? Okay, then in the meantime, I should look around somewhere else. Maybe I should check out that one area. Still being cryptic. I have no idea. Yeah, that's Baka. She's Tackle. Okay, so please tell me that it's on the map, because I haven't a clue. I haven't the foggiest. Gym. Okay, well, let's go to the gym then. There seems to be a big pink exclamation mark there. Oh. Is it maybe from Monokuma's body? Is that what he's getting at? Monokuma's laying dismantled on the floor, but you're on Danganronpa. You're on Danganronpa. I've never heard that one before. That's cool. I never did do much fanfics or anything like that. Always been interesting though. I figured it wouldn't be here. His eye.
You know?
Oh, the bomb.
I just found something. What is it?
It's.
Huh?
Oh yeah.
It's what?
A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure.
What?
A bomb?
And that bomb went missing. There's no doubt about that. The fragments I found in the garden, fragments in your dead body, has been updated. Okay, I've checked everything else I can think of. All that's left now is Kyoko's room. Hang on a second. Hang on. So, did that come from the one in Monokuma? Or was that just one that's the same as Monokuma? It should be noted that the bomb, which had been removed from Monokuma in the gym, had disappeared. Ah. Yeah, I get a Danganronpa fanfic. Yeah, that's pretty cool. What's it about? Do let me know. Is it saucy? Is it a little raunchy? Okay. I should head back to the bar. Yeah. I should head back to the garden and ask Baka. There are actual full videos lasting hours on YouTube. Pretty sure they're also fan game. Yeah. I'm not surprised. I'm like, didn't they just release a new game as well? Like, literally within the last week or something? Crazy how it's crazy how much Danganronpa stuff there is. Great, but it's nuts. Okay, so we need to go find Baka now, huh? So I assume he's still in the garden. Is this the garden? No. Hey, here you are, Baka. That didn't take long. You think you can go soon, Baka?
Let's go.
You wanted to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well. Let's go. Damn, he should make a saucy for you. No, you don't have to do that. No. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, wait for me. Baka walked off without a second glance, and I hurried after him on our way to the dorms. I mean, how dare you play an Uno reverse card on me? Scorpio, I thought we were friends, damn it. Okay, well, here it is. Do you have the key? I don't. Well then, here we go. Baka took out the key and slid it into the keyhole, and then, click. And it's open. Looks like it. Thanks. Beauty. What have we got? We are friends. Ah. So, this is Kyoko's room. Alright, well, let's go with the obvious. What the hell is this? 9. Or 6, I guess. There's something on the table. It's a wood block decoration.
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. The lockers at those really traditional public bathhouses use them for their lockers. I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse. That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Baka doing something like that.
It's certainly
But if
possible.
it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Really? What? Unless I'm mistaken. I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that this might go to. The dojo? Hey, Firewall! How's it going, buddy? Welcome back, welcome back. Meet Scorpy. My new friend. Husband had a true bullet section. Okay, cool. So we need to go to the dojo. I'm guessing pretty much everything else is same old, same old. May as well check the bathroom. Here's the bathroom. She might have certain articles hanging out to dry. I better not look inside. Seriously, there might be a dead body in there, Makoto. All you know. Hey, I think it would be wise to look around a bit more. Okay. Sure. Under the bed. Maybe there are articles under the bed too. Here's her bed. Investigate. Baka never set foot in a bathroom ever, actually. Yeah. It's funny, like, we all know that girls don't actually use the bathroom either, so why are there bathrooms in the girls' place anyway? And why Baka probably has one as well, and we all know that he's born with a silver spoon up his... Well, why would he need a bathroom? I don't see anything interesting here. At least, not as far as the case is concerned. Okay, Makoto, jeez. Alright, is there anything else? No matter when, no matter where, surveillance cameras are following our every move. I mean, they're absolutely everywhere. How many cameras does this place have? And the screen, I think, is the last thing I can look at. This is the one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. Yep, totally useless. This is why his nose is so high up in the clouds, because of the smell. Yeah. He got all clogged up. But just thinking that. Yeah. Not nice. Not pleasant. I think it would be wise to look around a bit more. Okay, do you want me to talk to you? Is that what you're saying? You wanted to come here, right? So what is it you're looking for? Nothing in particular. I just thought we might find some kind of clue here. A clue that might help us understand Kyoko.
Come on.
You can't be serious. That's why you made me take time out of my search to come here? Sorry. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete? Something to give us some sort of direction here? More concrete? Oh, I know. Do you? Earlier, Kyoko gave me something. Huh? What's this?
It's true.
Consider it as a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it. Camera is everywhere. Camera is everywhere. And it's all being broadcast live. Live. Across the world. Gary, if something ever happens to me... I'm sure I have it here somewhere. Found it. What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it. Well, something has certainly happened, so open it. Okay. Opened the envelope and looked inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets.
What?
That's all that was in there? Yeah, it looks like it. Under the sheets. What could it be? I wonder what. Maybe she's inviting you for a bit of a nighttime raunchiness? No. The sheets, dumbass. But could something be hidden under the bed sheets? Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but as I lifted up the sheets... What's this? I found a crumpled up piece of paper. Mikuro Ikusaba. XF. Student registry. Class number 78, student registry. Mikuro Ikusaba. The ultimate despair.
I see.
It appears to be Mikuro Ikusaba's profile. Yeah, looks like it. That's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room along with the key. God, it's so annoying! Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and... that's it! This must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. The message actually says, Sayako with a chainsaw is watching you. Yeah, but we can't let Baka know. We can't let Baka know. We have to take care of Sayaka ourselves. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing. And this is what she left behind? I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search. Okay. I made an effort to pull myself together, then looked down at the profile sheet. Name Mikuro Ikusaba. Sex female. The ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. Now, can I just point out the tattoo that I said looked like a special forces tattoo? Yeah. Not bad. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Ooh. Like my demise. Oh me, oh my demise. She is psycho. She has a chainsaw. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. She insisted she hadn't been kidnapped, that she'd received battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. Makoto Saiken. Kuro's profile has been added. Okay, so it is Mikuro, and she isn't the ultimate despair. And actually, hang on a sec, then, if she isn't the ultimate despair, but her name is Saika, then Kyoko's name is actually Kyoko. It's just that she is the ultimate despair, I guess. The Ultimate Soldier, a mercenary group. This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in, it's like a completely different dimension. What, you don't have mercenary groups in your... What? They're called private military contractors. They're real. They are very, very real. Okay. Maybe I'm getting the distinct impression that Makoto's just an idiot. Actually says Makoto bed cuddling now. Yep. It's like one's non-fiction and the other is sci-fi, and there's no way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. That was how I saw things as just an ordinary person, but then... I wish to. I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. Huh? You recognize it?
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. This is all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard says that Fenrir has already...
Found it!
Oh, I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player, and a bit player is becoming our hero. Ah, it's you.
What?
Huh? What have you got in your pretty little hand there?
What?
Uh-oh, you found her profile? So what if we did?
Hey!
Don't freak out on me. I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivores, you know.
What?
A rule violation's really so unforgivable. You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours. Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and order. Which is why even I, as the school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself. Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course!
Absolutely. I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is now, can I? Try and be more gentle with your throat, man. Aw, thanks for the thanks for the kind words, Firewall. I'm all right. I'm doing okay right now. Thanks for reminding me, though. Maybe I was putting a little bit too much stress on it for Monokuma. In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Interesting.
It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that.
Well, it's
Hey,
obviously Kyoko now.
When you all first got together in the main hall, way back when, there were 15 people there, right? I think that first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all.
Misunderstanding. Are you saying...
In other words,
That's right, there weren't actually 15 of you.
yes, indeed.
The total number of students taking part in this killing game was actually 16.
16? Then...
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden
Somewhere
somewhere
in
in the
this
school.
school,
The one they call the ultimate
ultimate
despair.
despair.
Watch out for her.
Yep. There's the meme. The 16th student, Mikuro Ikusaba. She's part of this school life. So the one making all the regulations is...
Why?
Why?
Huh?
Did you say something?
Why are you telling us this?
Oh, well, because, like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we've got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know?
Yes, indeed.
Makes sense?
Well now.
Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you.
Revenge.
I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kirigiri, so I'm gonna share a little secret with ya.
Seriously.
Hey.
You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in, day out, all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see.
What?
Okay, now that's all you get.
Eesh. Monokuma's account has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Kyoko wears those gloves to cover up a bunch of scars? Wait, so on the back of her hand... The tattoo. A tattoo can't be considered scars, Makoto. Wait, but no. Monokuma specifically said they were scars, right? Hiro was the mastermind all along. His clothes alone have so much cocaine smoking emanating from it. Being near him can get you high. That would explain the entire thing. It's just, we're all just stoned just from being in Hiro's proximity. Monokuma specifically said they were scars, right? And that's why Kyoko wears those gloves, to hide the scars. Which means... That's not Kyoko. Those fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again? Huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap.
Such ignorance.
God must have really hated you to make you so dull. Ooh! Ooh! Jeez, Baka! Jeez! Put away the flamethrower! Oh! Damn! Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Makuro was a student here.
That's right.
Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Makuro is the one creating the rules to the game. But why would he tell us that, and why now? He said he wants to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the mere fact that he said that proves that Makuro is connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Makuro is related to the case?
It's certainly possible.
Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko. What?
Hmm.
That would explain why we would have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the killing game. Makuro is the killer? She killed Kyoko? Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? Yes, but only a complete idiot would fail to notice the fact that it's not Kyoko who's dead. So, parents never loved you, Baka. This is why they let you play with the family money all day long. Oh, jeez. Firewall laying down the sick burns now. Gee, I almost want to go get some popcorn and just let you two duke it out all day. Eesh. Spitting facts here. In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began.
What?
But, based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all clear now.
Kuro Ikosaba isn't the culprit. Huh? What makes you say that? Oh, Makoto, can I buy you a thought? Can I buy you a single thought? We thought Makuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point.
So, in other words,
Makuro giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense then to assume that Makuro isn't the culprit. So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Makuro and come to the wrong conclusion. That's what makes sense to me. The way you say it, it definitely does seem possible. But if that's really true, if Makuro isn't the killer, then who is? Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places in need of investigation. I should find out if that key and the dojo really are connected.
Let's
Alright,
go.
forgot about that. Well, are you coming? Ooh. Okay, sip. Okay. So... Where? Is it the lockers on the right? I mean, that's number 6. Do you have anything to say, Baka, before I open this up? The mastermind's true identity is Cory in the House, the most evil character from JoJo Part 69. Nani? Masaka. Hurry up and check the locker. That's what we're here for, after all. Alright. Jeez. There are wooden lockers here. They use wood block keys, just like at those super traditional public bathhouses. Have you been today? I've been good. I felt like I had a bit of a cold earlier. But apart from that, I've been doing well. It looks like the key we found in Kyoko's room really does go to one of these lockers.
I see.
Makoto, do you see the locker farthest to the right?
Very strange.
That's the only one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. You understand what that means, right? Or you could just read the number on the locker as well as the number on the key and match them that way. Baka, are you just trying to be a Baka or what? I should probably use the key we found in that locker, right?
That's right.
Well, just try it. Okay. Jeez. I took out the wood block key and inserted it into the locker's metal lock, and... click. The locker eagerly accepted the key, and it opened. There are arrows in here. It looks like 10 arrows in total. They look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. There's also something at the bottom there that looks like it's covered in blood. Of course, without a bow, then nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks. Strong sticks. Oh. Did somebody really? Wow. I mean, they're certainly long enough to go all the way through. And that would explain the autopsy report. Ah, cool. Oh, there's something else inside the locker. It's a wadded up ball of duct tape. I wonder what this was used for. Is that a blood stain?
See.
If it is, that means it must surely be related to the case. This duct tape is related to the case somehow. The case protocol, do you have any symptoms like feeling alright? I'm doing fine, Firewall. I'm doing fine. I'm actually doing a lot better now. It was only a minor cold. Like, it was only a minor thing, just stuffed up nose. I didn't even get a headache or anything. So I'm good. But how could it possibly be involved? Bloody duct tape has been added to the section of your handbook. How would the duct tape have been involved? You don't think... Hang on a sec. Hang on, don't send me anywhere, please. Is something wrong?
Very strange.
It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room?
Why?
Or perhaps... Baka?
Hmm.
Forget it. Come on, we need to continue on to the next location. Don't move me anywhere. Huh? What next location?
What?
There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. Fenrir? You mean the mercenary group that Makuro is a part of? But how are we supposed to find out about that? The library has that room with all those secret files. Isn't it obvious? Where in this school would you go to do some research on something? Are you talking about the archive? That's right, the archive has all kinds of info that the general public don't have access to.
Let's go.
We only have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. Okay, so they are going to move me against my will. What if... What if Makuro was duct taped to the to a chair down like the firing range of the archery range? Like that wouldn't have been murder, that would have been an execution at that stage. Like that would be nuts. I believe there was a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here. Baka seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand and went straight to a shelf in the back. Ah, here we go. He quickly returned with a file in hand. Okay. What have you got, Baka?
I see.
You're not feeling okay? Can always take a break. I'm doing great, Firewall. I'm doing great. Don't worry about it. I am doing fine. Take a look at this. I will turn British there for a sec. Oi, Baka, look at this bloody duct tape, mate. Kind of strange, ain't it? You what, governor? Some bloody duct tape in a locker? Oh, blimey. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. I actually learned some French in high school. I mean, it was part of the course. I did 6 years of it. Barely remember any of it, but I did get a good score in it. So, yeah. Well, whatever. I'll read it for you, but I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. 100 times? Isn't that kind of extreme? Well, I don't see that there's any debt, so 100 times 0 is still 0. Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. Don't remember a single thing from it, really. Yeah. It's such a shame how that happens. You learn a language for 6 years and then bang, it's gone. So annoying. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they'd acquired. Some, however, believe there was mounting internal tension within the group, and they simply imploded. You read all that from so far away. No offense to French people. Yeah, we love you, you cheese-eating surrender monkeys. What is it? This all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality. The only reality. These people are part of our world. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here. An unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. So, did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it, the report said something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? The dog of Ragnarok, yep. That's right, it said Fenrir is the Wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? He kills Thor. To show that Wait, no, hang on. It's Heimdall that kills Thor, isn't it? No, hang on. It's the serpent that kills Thor. Yeah, it's the serpent that kills Thor, and Thor kills the serpent at the same time. Then Fenrir kills Odin. Yes. Fenrir kills Odin. Who does Heimdall kill? Heimdall kills Loki. Yes, that's how that goes. Yeah. To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. Oh, you meant something interesting about the company, not the mythical wolf. Okay, I misunderstood. Sorry. What? They got a tattoo of Fenrir. Could that mean Mikuro Ikusaba's profile has been updated? Ping pong. French person as a frog.
Time is utterly silent,
Whoa.
and yet it constantly assaults us organisms, the Earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial.
Monokuma took a lesson from Hideo Kojima, it appears.
So, please meet up in the usual spot.
Randomly bursting into philosophy.
See you later.
Then the time has come. All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class
That's
trial.
right.
It would seem that way. Let's go. I think that's offensive for them. Anything is offensive for anybody, so long as they're easily offended. I'd say most French people would recognize a joke, but that depends on context as well. Whoa, Baka and Makoto showed up together. Where the heck have you two been? You just disappeared without a word. We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point? All the rest of the Norse pantheon. Can't wait for Ragnarok. Yeah. I only played Dad of Boy a couple of months ago for the first time. It was really, really good. Really enjoyed it. Definitely looking forward to Ragnarok. Makoto's ranked high enough for you guys to go off together? Just the two of you?
Huh?
What, are you jealous?
Hey.
Or are you making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself?
What?
Stop talking and brace yourselves. He'll be here any second. Any second. He could show up at any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. But no bear. We are bear of bears. We stood there for 5 full minutes waiting for something weird to happen. And then 5 minutes became 10.
Why?
What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma shown up yet?
Could it be?
The other God of War games? No, I played a demo for God of War 3. I only remember like flying up like a giant chimney or something, and it was really, really, really hard. I think they spiked the difficulty because it was a demo. So I didn't want to get the game after that because it was too difficult. Maybe he died again. What should we do? Should we keep waiting here or what? Jesus. Did I scare you?
Come on.
I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that? What? I made you wait? You've got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait. Huh?
In other words,
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here, now can we? What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've all been waiting for you. No, we need another student, the actual killer. Sorry, but you're wrong. But I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? If we all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange a punishment right now. If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here. And it's Kyoko. When we heard that voice, we all spun around to look.
Hey,
I'm here, and no rule's been broken. Kyoko!
Yoko, you're still alive? No, that's a ghost! Stop talking.
If you want to fight, do it at the class trial. You need to save some of the fun for later, right?
What?
But is it okay that there's no particular penalty for being late?
Is that right?
I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong?
You're so selfish, so spoiled.
I don't know if the original God of War games have PC ports and if they're any good. I would consider playing them on stream. Do they have PC ports? I don't think they do. I think they have remastered versions for PS4, PS5. But I don't think that they've been ported to Steam.
You're right. There's no penalty officially, but I bet you'll be sorry later.
Shing!
No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts onto the elevator. I'll be just one step ahead of you.
When Monokuma was gone, we all rushed up to Kyoko. Kyoko! So you really didn't die?
Indeed.
Of course I didn't die. Thank God. I'm so glad you're okay. Perhaps, but that's not necessarily a good thing for us. Huh?
He's right. Now we've got to deal with a ghost. I told you, stop talking.
Let's go.
Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial. Without ever looking directly at Kyoko, Baka stepped into the elevator. Master, wait for me. Good call. Who knows what might happen to us if we take too long.
But
I'll be happy when this trial is all over. One after another, everyone piled into the elevator. But I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. Oh boy. They're gonna be like, Kyoko, is the cuddling part of your message still an option? Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you, where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So...
Correct.
I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms. The second floor?
That's right.
There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that. I had no idea a body had been discovered. Then, when did you find out?
So...
Just now. I finished my search and came back down just in time to hear the class trial announcement. I took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go to a trial completely uninformed, can I? So that's why you were late.
However...
I'm sorry I kept you all waiting. But if you were on the second floor of the dorms, then that's what the key you found goes to?
Wrong.
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
In other words...
I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. What? Yoko's account.
just a second.
Hey, what are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma.
Makoto.
We can go over all the details after we get through the trial. Okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation.
It would seem...
Because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me. Or her. That's a strange way to put it. The class trial is important for everyone, right? So why would she say it's a crucial moment for her?
Goodbye.
Well, because she's the prime suspect. Obviously. Well, if that's all... Seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right? Oh boy. I don't think so. Being the last one left, I stepped into the elevator. And the doors slid shut. This time, the clunking was loud enough to hurt my ears, and the dread began to consume me once again. I can't imagine ever getting used to the metal pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. In that dusky darkness, nobody said a word. Isn't it weird that nobody's, like, leaning against any of the walls or anything? They're all just standing in the middle of the elevator. Who just stands in the middle of the elevator? Like, you go up to a wall, preferably a corner, right? That's just common sense and courtesy. Jeez. What if somebody else wants to come on? No compassion, these people. We just stood there, silent and still. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without warning. A dazzling light penetrated every depth of my eyes. Every depth of your eyes, okay. But it wasn't the illuminating light of hope. It was the fires of hell! It was the blinding light of despair. Close enough. Whoa!
I can't wait! I can't wait!
You've had a makeover. I don't like it.
I've been waiting for this. I feel like it's been forever since we got together like this. The time for pointless jokes and jabs has passed.
Thrills,
Let's get on with the show!
And so the curtain opened for the 5th time. Deadly? Yep, lots of deadlies. Lots of deadlies. Yes, I would very much like to save the data. Thank you. Okay, and with that, I'm going to put a cut in here for YouTube. Thank you very much for joining me. Like, subscribe, comment, favorite, all that good stuff. Have a wonderful day. And I'll see you next time.